Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today you guys, we are still talking about the Amber Guyger case. You guys know that it's going on, and we are following that case. I've got clip notes for you for the first day of trial, and I've got some clip notes for you for the second day, which is today. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys because I know that it's a long 6 hours. You may not was able to hear everything and you may not gathered everything. So I am going to share with you all the things that was pinpoints that I want you guys to remember as we're watching this case. First of all, the defense is asking for the mistake of fact, which means since she believes that these are the facts, then she should get off. Even though that she's in the wrong apartment, on the wrong floor, didn't look at the address, and then all the allegations that he didn't listen to her command, and she thought that somebody was burglarizing her apartment. And the ideal thing is if you thought that someone burglarizing your apartment, you're supposed to back off and call for backup. She went into the apartment, but because they're asking for a mistake of fact, that's saying that she believed that she was threatened in somebody else's apartment. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, I let you guys know yesterday, I'm going to repeat it today, that the judge has sequestered the juror. That means for the next 2 to 3 weeks, they are not able to go home and contact people. They will not be influenced by TV. So they will stay there, they will eat there, and they cannot watch the news and all that other stuff. And then they have picked out 16 jurors. It's only but 12 that's going to be judging this case. But if someone goes home, that other juror that they have by standby will be able to fill in where they don't have to go back, start it all over so that they can know all the ins and outs. They are taking notes too, but they're just on standby so they don't have to continue to figure out how we're going to tell this person everything that's went on. So that's why they got 16, but it's only but 12 that is going to be on the juror, in the juror box. Okay, you guys? Okay, so we got another note here that says the witness. Okay, so there was a gag order that was placed on some of the witnesses. And one of them was the DA, and his name was, I might get this wrong, you guys, but I think it was something like Kornzak or whatever. Well, he spoke to the news. And so they tried to file a motion. The defense tried to file a motion saying that he, violated the gag order. Well, the judge said, no, because she talked to the jurors and none of the jurors seen the newscast. So everything's okay there. So the judge's name is Tammy Camp. She's smart. She's professional. They speak very highly of her. She did a lot of domestic violence cases. And if you guys watch this at the beginning, she is not playing. She's letting things go in there because she wants to see what the truth is. And actually, in all reality, you guys, at one particular time, she got so angry, she was wondering why the people were still out in the hall and there was the people wasn't in the courtroom. So she said with a loud voice, "This is the people's court. Let the people in." So she told the bailiers to open up the doors and let the people come in. I thought that was good on her behalf, because why are they standing in the hall and you're trying to hold seats for the family and the family's not there? Save them a little section, but let the people in so they can see and hear what's going on. You have to be transparent. So I thought that was good on her behalf. Okay, and then let's see here. I guess the defense wanted to file a motion for sleep deprivation. They want a professional to come in and say that, with all the work she's been doing and she's deprived of sleep, that these, and then the lighting was off, it was dark, and they want someone to come in and say, well, how much light do you have to have, and how much light? And I'm going to tell you why that's very important. Not right now, but at the end of this, I'm going to share with you what's going on day 2. So then after that, you guys, we found out that there was a lot of deleting of the text messages. Amber had went in there and started deleting her text messages, started deleting a lot of phone calls that she had made. And not only that, while she dialed 911, she was texting her partner saying, Harry, get over here. I done effed up. And you guys know, I told you this yesterday. They've been doing some sex texts and whatever you call it. When you sex and you're trying to suggest to somebody this booty call that you want to happen. So the thing that I told you yesterday, guys, keep it in your mind. She had the ding dong on her mind. So she parked on the wrong floor. She's thinking about this booty call. So she runs in. And she's saying that she did not know that this was her apartment. And I'm going to get the clip because they just showed it. So I'm going to take the clip and I will share that with you tomorrow, you guys, when we have our live at 5 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're going to share that clip with you so you can come in and you can have some kind of debate about what was really going on, because they showed some video today, which is very enlightening. Now, not only that, so they had, let me not get too close. So she was texting while on the phone with 911. The judge got angry, asked why is the people outside? Okay, why are the people locked out? Okay. Then not only that, she also deleted some web searches on how to change her number, block her number, and things of that nature. She actually called her friends in blue to go over to her house and clean out her house before she ever turned herself in. She left her cam at the station, you guys, so don't get that twisted. She did not have it on her. And then also she's sending texts to her partner. They've been sex texting for a while. They started this romantic relationship when she got hired on back in 2017. Okay, now they're retrieving her belongings from her apartment. Okay, Blue did that. She was talking on the phone and driving. She said that she pulled over to the side. I told you guys she only lived a block away. She did not pull over to the side. And then he got on. When I say he, that's her partner. His name is Martin Rivera. He got on and said she was driving. He assumed while they were talking, she was driving. So that's another lie. Okay, then she was talking, on the phone. Okay, she was talking on the phone and driving. Her mindset was what she was thinking. They were trying to set up a booty call, but he says, no, I was in for the night. But he said it was just doing a little flirting. But she had the ding dong on her mind, okay? Okay, I told you guys about the web search, how the phone needs to be changed. And then she tried to change a lot of things coming the day after on September the 7th. Now, you guys know that this started on September the 6th. Okay, then they're trying to say there's no prior relationship that they can link things with. That doesn't mean that there wasn't a prior relationship. They're saying that they cannot link a prior relationship to the situation. Now, Amber's sister and her brother been making racial signs, and they wanted a motion to take that out and not let her family be engaged in all the hate that they're racist and that she's not racist. But her sister and her brother has been making racial signs that they are with the KKK. I didn't know that. I heard people saying some stuff, but now I know why they don't want these pictures of her sister and brother out there, because only thing that was missing was the white hat and the white gown. Okay, there was 3 minutes and 49 seconds to the end of the call when John was shot. Okay, let me explain that to you guys. So I was trying to explain to you guys the 3 minutes and 49 seconds, the end of the call when John was shot. So she was on the phone with her partner and they were trying to set up this date or whatever. So 3 minutes after she hung up the phone with him, keeping her mind on, hey, I'm going to get it all night. He's going to come over. We're going to hook up, She had her mind on the ding dong. And then 3 minutes later, she done walked into this man's apartment. She's parked already on the fourth floor with the sky, not the cement skillet, but the sky out there. And she went off into the apartment, not seeing his red doormat there. Walked in. She said she had to turn on the light. Well, we found out he had the TV on and he had the computer on and he had earbuds in his ears, you guys. Earbuds in his ears, probably listening to his computer or whatever, or his TV. I guess he just didn't want everybody to hear what he was listening to. And yes, they did say that they smelled marijuana in his home. Okay, what else was there? Let me see here. They did say that Amber was preoccupied. They did a motion. The judge was not going to allow it in, but the defense opened up the door saying she had a stressful. And so therefore the judge said, if she had a stressful day, we need to know how stressful it was. Okay, since you opened up the door, then we will see what the text messages said. Now, they did not read the text messages, but you can kind of clearly see that it was some sex text messages. Now, not only that, let me tell you guys that they were doing some Snapchatting. Where you can make a video and then after so long, I think it's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, the video disappeared. So nobody can, it's just not out there. It just disappeared. So it's not that she did it. She's on this app where she don't have to do it. She don't have to think about forgetting about it. It just disappears all on its own. They asked Martin, that's her partner's name, Martin Rivera, why do y'all use this app? And he was like, oh, we just do. He just don't know why. It's not so we're trying to hide anything. But that's what they use it for, to hide stuff. Just to let you know. Okay, now there are 2 court reporters there. And the reason for that is because in some cases, they can get a trial turned over because all the information is not reported as actual as it is put out. So they got 2 court reporters there, and that way they will not miss anything. It's not that somebody's incompetent. It's just so that when they go back and they're lining everything up, you don't have one court reporter saying, I didn't catch it. Yes, there is a recorder, but they're making sure all their I's are dotted and all their T's are crossed. Now, they're going to be looking for her state of mind. The reason to use the text messages was her state of mind. Like, was she preoccupied about trying to get this married man, over to her apartment that they haven't been having this sexual relationship? So she showed him her cootie cat, said it was wet. He said he liked it like that. I'm telling you what the text messages said, you guys. Because they're probably not going to let you know, but that's what it said. Okay, and then it says, I don't know if they're looking for manslaughter charge or the intent or the charge is murder yet. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. If it's manslaughter or the intent was murder or whatever. And then it says pictures, text, and signs. Okay. Now, here's the big ideal thing, you guys. I'm glad that you stayed around so I can tell you that one of the defense was saying that the reason why she shot him is because when she went into the apartment, which they say her apartment, but it's not her apartment, it's his apartment. But when she went into the apartment, it was dark, and she seen this silhouette, and she commanded him to stop. And she said, and then their defense is that he came towards her, and little bitty 5'3", Amber, weighing 120 pounds, were fearful of her life. So that's why she shot. In another case, she wouldn't have done something of that nature. But they were showing today that there's an ironing board that is laid out in front of the walking area. So he can't even, you could tell there's a print, and they're showing that today, that there's a print on the couch that he was sitting on the couch, and he was nowhere near coming towards her. She was coming towards him, and he was still there right beside the couch when she shot him dead. Just to let you guys know. Okay, now what else was it? Oh yeah, like I said, there was earbuds on the floor, and they're saying the assumability the earbuds was in his ears, so he probably did not even hear her come in or knocking on the door saying, "Hey, let me in. Hey, let me in." We're gonna see if there's other witnesses saying that that actually did happen. Okay, so they're trying to establish if John had his earbuds in, or establish is there was enough light, because I told you guys the TV was on and the computer was on. So that established light that was in there in the apartment. And there was, like I said, marijuana smell. Now, okay, you guys, that is the clip notes of today. I will have more for you guys tomorrow. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow in the conversation room 101 at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Be there. That's what we're going to do. So I see you guys later. Let me get back in this room. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other, you guys. Bye.